Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the series wrap-up for Series 7, which was Peach Long Cut. Going to run back over the products of the series real quick, and then it will be a wrap. So, there were no tiers in this series because the series only had 4 entries, all right? It went from best to decidedly worse. If anybody just saw the last video of the last product in the line, I do apologize, but some things I just can't get over it. Anyway, the first entry was of the Skull product, Skull Long Cut Peach. It was as expected. I had a history with the product. It is in my mind, more natural peach essence, sort of like if you were in a room with a lot of picked peaches, freshly picked peaches, with a substantial tobacco undertone backing it. Okay, I like the stuff. There is nothing really candy about it, though, in my mind. My mind thinks that because I also have a history with the number 2 entry on this list, and that was Timberwolf Peach Long Cut. It is, again, as I expected, it is a much more candy-like peach. All right? The Skull, I say, is a more natural sort of essence with a significant tobacco undertone backing it. Partly because of what I think and know of the Timberwolf peach, which is a very more peach forward. It's not as natural, but I don't want to say it's unnatural because that's going to turn people off. But it is a Jolly Rancher-esque peach going on there. All right. The third entry, and the pleasant surprise of this very short series, was the newer product from Longhorn. Longhorn Long Cut Peach. It is, flavor-wise, basically the same as the Timberwolf product. Not saying, though, that it is the same product. They are 2 different products when it comes to what you're looking at actually in the can. Okay, the Timberwolf product has a better cut to it. Not a great cut, not nearly as good as the Skull cut, but the Timberwolf product does have a better cut than the Longhorn. And that is why they have $1 or 2 in between them price-wise, depending where you are. But that said, although that was inconsistent and didn't hold together well, the Longhorn Peach, taste-wise, is right along the side of the Timberwolf product. Okay? It was a good flavor. Again, it was very candy-ish-esque. All right? If Jolly Rancher had a peach flavor, then the Longhorn is what that would taste like. So, all in all, I mean, this would be the 3rd tier, what I usually do 3rd tiers of. This would be the 3rd tier product to go to. The next and final entry is the 3rd tier product you do not go to, and that would be the Kayak that I just reviewed in the last hour or so. The Kayak product was awful. It's just absolutely terrible. It wasn't the worst Kayak product I've ever reviewed, but it was not good by any means. The only oddity or standout of the product, besides the obvious, I can't believe they actually tried to sell this stuff, was that because of that alcohol in the background, the alcohol, whatever it is that they use to make the stuff, it altered the peach. The peach was almost covering it, but then it altered the peach, and it was really the only interesting thing about it was I took the peach flavor and smell almost to be that of apricot. That's what it reminded me of. That said, yeah, don't go find that out for yourself. There's no, just take my word for it. All right. Now, both the Longhorn and the Kayak, had they been in a longer series, would have been in third tier. That being said, out of the two, I would go with the Longhorn every time. Not a question in my mind what my preference would be if I had to pick out of the two of them. All right. This should be, I know it's priced a little higher, but it shouldn't be that much higher than any Kayak product. If you get the $1 off coupon on the Longhorn website, then it should be the same as the Kayak or less. My opinion is, if it's like 75 cents more than the Kayak product, then keep digging in your couch until you find the 75 cents. Because the Kayak product was just, there's no excuse for it. So that was the entirety of Series 7, Peach Long Cut. No, there was not the Tough Guy Peach. 1, it's Chew. 2, it's sold out over at the Tough Guy website, and it looks like it may be sold out for quite a while from what I'm hearing. So Tough Guy, because of it being Chew, will be by itself at some point down the road when they get things together and have product to sell again. In the short term now, I will be doing a dry snuff review, possibly tonight, just to keep up with that because I haven't done one since Christmas Day. All right. Tomorrow will be a chew review. It will be a plug. Okay. And then after that will probably be the series opener. Not the first entry, but the series opener of the Outlaw series, which encompasses 4 products. Badass Bourbon, Wild Watermelon, the Sweet Tea that they just came out with, and Lucky Lipper. So that will be coming. So there will be some uploads through today and tomorrow. I've already done 2 today, obviously. There may be a third. There may be 2 to 3 tomorrow. And then after that, things should settle back out to 1 review a day. After the Outlaw series will be premium line pouches. Pouches from Copenhagen, Skull, Grizzly, and 1 entry, the lone pouch product from Kodiak. So the good news is I won't be running into Kayak for hopefully as long as possible. Anyway, I do want to thank all the new subscribers that have come in. I have not been getting notifications, so I am guessing that you have your subscriptions marked as private. If you want me to acknowledge you, leave a short comment in one of these videos, and I will. I want to thank Dark Knight 35. Is that what it is over at Read It? I have lost the piece of paper where I had the crossover from your Read It name to your name here. So if you could drop me a comment, I've been looking for it ever since I saw what you did over there, and I can't find it. But I would like to thank you properly and address that in the year-end video tomorrow, which that's the other thing. There'll be a year-end video tomorrow. Anyway, I do thank you all. I hope everyone is having or has had a pleasant holiday season. I guess it's going to be lasting at least until Tuesday. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.